Better get in character here. Sorry, had some wings earlier. Get through this. Get through this. I was very reluctant at first because I didn't like the script. And some of the changes were bogged down. So, hopefully this will come out okay. See, what's the first line? Go on me. Don't you go on me. Your Honor, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Zed Geek, and I can all prove to you here in this courtroom that this foul-feathered Canuck has done more damage with that filth gunk coming out of his sass called an opinion. Now, I know you are probably thinking, what kind of innocent act could buffer such one of many felonies, you might ask? Exhibit A! I should have thought that out through better. Try that again. Ooh, this makes you a little better. No, you can't. That'd be a little too douchey nitpicky. Exhibit A! Tweeting, yes, it should be like that. Should my exactions just like that. Should have had a lozenge earlier, but instead to get his hair coming in my mouth. You can see here. I look like Rick Moranis if he's trying out for the role of Jesus in Jesus Christ Superstar. Your Honor, allow me to introduce myself. Your Honor, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Zed Geek, and I can prove to you in this courtroom that that Canuck there has done more damage than possible with that filth, sass, black hole of gunk coming out of his mouth that he calls an opinion. Now, I knew what you're all thinking. How could an innocent act could buffer such a one of many felonies, you might ask? Exhibit A, tweeting. I think Teen Titans Go is legitimately funny. Yes, really. Try that again. Worst take ever. Too many pauses. Your Honor, allow me to introduce myself and to everyone in this courtroom. My name is Zed Geek, and I will prove to you that this Canuck sitting there has done more damage than he possibly could in this geek culture with that black foul sass coming from his mouth that he calls an opinion. Now, I knew what you were thinking. How could such an innocent little act could do, well, one of many felonies, you might ask? They seem to have a wardrobe malfunction. They're terrible. Your Honor, allow me to introduce myself and to everyone in this courtroom. My name is Zed Geek, and I will prove to you that that Canuck right there has done more damage to the geek culture with that opinionated, oh, I fucked up the line. There goes the punchline. Here I go again, with hair in my mouth. Your Honor, allow me to introduce myself. My name... Stay. Don't you start. Your Honor, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Zed Geek, and I will prove to everyone in this courtroom that that Canuck there has done more damage than he could in the geek culture, with that filthy black gunking sass that he calls an opinion. Now I know what you're all thinking. How could one I'll probably have like one take there. No, it's doesn't work. Your Honor, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Zed Geek, and I will prove to you that that Canuck there has done more damage than the 1995 flame war of Joe versus Mike, with that opinionated thing in his mouth. It looks like a Chuck DeClaire. I don't know what it looks like from here, because I'm doing things on a green screen. There goes the imagination. All the little kids out there that think Santa Claus is real, this is not real. Your Honor, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Zed Geek, and I will prove to you that that Canuck there has done more damage than the 1995 flame war of Mike versus Joel and any account of MST3K history with that black gunk coming out of his mouth that he calls an opinion. Now I know what everyone in this courtroom is thinking. What kind of innocent act could buffer one of many felonies? Exhibit A. Tweeting. I think Teen Titans Go is legitimately funny. Yes, really. Your Honor, if I may, I would like to get a better breast pocket because it is not big enough for my phone. Try that again. Your Honor, if I may, I would like to ask the defendant a few questions. Now then, Mr. Coat, if that is your real name, you named your favorite movie of 2015 Tomorrowland. Is this true? Now, Mr. Coat, I'll try it again. Now, Mr. Coat, if that is your real name, I believe you named your favorite movie of 2015 Tomorrowland. Is this true? The problem, my untimely foe, is that it has a very... I have to redo that line. Don't prosecute me for that! The problem, my dear reviewer, is that it has a very split reaction. We are talking about a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. Surely there was a film in the high 90s that you could have picked. Like, say, Creed, Star Wars, The Force Awakens, Inside Out. Why, the Academy Awards didn't even nominate your little sci-fi flick you call uplifting and oh so inspirational. I'd rather find better talks of the future in a burrito. Don't you slip on me, we got a court case to prove. Heathen, I gotta do that line again. The problem, my good foe, is that it has a very split reaction. We are talking about a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. Surely you could have picked something that was, say, in the high 90s, like, oh, Star Wars, The Force Awakens, Creed, or even Straight Outta Compton. Even though it's not even at 90%, I know it's almost there, but still! The Academy Awards didn't even nominate your little sci-fi flick that you call inspirational and so admiring. If you ask me, I found better in a burrito from Taco Bell. Spotlight was the best. Let me redo that bit. The problem, my good foe, is that it has a very split reaction. We are talking about a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. Surely there's a movie you could have picked in the higher 90s, like, say, Star Wars, The Force Awakens, Creed, Inside Out, or even Straight Outta Compton, which I know is not in the high 90s, but it is pretty close. Why, the Academy Awards didn't even nominate your little sci-fi flick you call inspirational, admiring, so heartwarming and huggly. I have found better in a burrito from Taco Bell. This green screen will be the death of me if I don't get this completed. Stay. The problem, my good foe, is that it has a very split reaction. We are talking about a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. Surely you could have picked a film that was in the higher 90s, like, say, Creed, or Star Wars The Fork Awakens. Fork Awakens. Fork Awakens! I am coming up with better puns in my flubs. That does it. That does it! No. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. No 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 no. Don't even think about it. Oh no, not you too. They had a very rough month. The problem, my good foe, is that it has a very split reaction. We are talking about a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. Truly, you could have picked a film that was in the higher 90s, like, say, oh, Star Wars, The Fork The problem, my good sir... No, I messed it up. The problem, my good foe, is that it has a very split reaction. We are talking about a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. Truly, you could have picked a film that was in the higher 90s, like, say, Creed, Star Wars The Force Awakens, or Straight Outta Compton, even though that wasn't really in the high 90s, but it was pretty damn close. Even the Academy Awards didn't even nominate your little sci-fi flick you call inspirational, amazing! I have found better enjoyment in a Taco Bell burrito, if you ask me. Also, if I recall, you're the only one in Canada who even named it the best of 2015. It only makes sense if I show it to the audience. Exhibit B! As you can see the... Yeah, kind of like that. But it also means that 50% didn't like it. Exhibit B. Croissant dogs? What the hell? Oh, there we go. True. But it also means that 50% didn't like it. Even my green screen doesn't like it. True, but it also means that 50% didn't like it. Exhibit B! Oh. Sorry. I can just get out of that. True, but it also means that 50% didn't like it. Exhibit B! As you can see, this symbol is where Tomorrowland sits on the tomato meter. Which is not a good sign in my books. Reviews! Pah! And I say again, pah! Your Honor, I would like to say that the defendant is insinuating that I don't read the reviews, when in fact I do. The ones that matter to me the most. Unfortunately, it appears my green screen does not approve. There. Let's hope you stay on this time, you heathen. You. Reviews? Reviews? Pah! And I say again, pah! Your Honor, the defendant is insisting that I don't read the reviews. I do read them. That is, if they acquire to my own personal taste. Alright, so sadly I gotta cut the Bobcat bit out. Because apparently it was not appreciated. Here we go. Perhaps everyone in this courtroom should understand how damaging these things get. Therefore, I call to the witness stand a Mr. Heavy. Now, Mr. Heavy. I point exactly. Try it again. Now, Mr. Heavy. I don't know what it means, but hope it's German for yes. Tell me, what do you think of that thing's opinions? Alright, try again. Mr. Heavy. Mr. Heavy. I don't know what it means, but I hope it's German for yes. Mr. Heavy. I don't know what it means, but I hope it's German for yes. Tell me, do you like that thing's opinions? Understandable. He seems like an actually innocent man, now that I think about it. But what if I were to tell you he didn't like Mad Max Fury Road? Mr. Heavy. I don't know what it means, but I hope it's German for yes. Tell me, what do you think of that thing's opinion? Opinions. We're not asking about an opinion, we're asking about his opinions. Mr. Heavy. I do hope that is German for yes. Tell me, what do you think of that thing's reviews? I'll understand. Mr. Heavy. Mr. Heavy. I don't know what it means, but I hope it is German for yes. Tell me, what do you think of that thing's reviews? Well, understandable. I mean, he seems like a nice guy over there with his wiggy hair and Chaplin stash. But what if I were to tell you he didn't like Mad Max Fury Road? Are you actually gonna take that? He even dislikes Happy Gilmore in every recent... Oh, I screwed it up. Oof. This hair is gonna be the death of me. Don't know what's gonna kill me worse, this green screen or this stupid Fabio hair, which was part of a Jesus costume I used for a Santa Christ costume. You're just gonna accept it just like that? The man even dislikes Happy Gilmore in the recent Jungle Book movie by Disney. Do you clearly see he does that like a single scrap of fun? Do another take. Try again. Wait, you're just gonna take it just like that? He even dislikes Happy Gilmore and the recent Jungle Book made by Disney. And you're going to accept it? Do you realize he has no anticipation or even appreciates the term fun? Wait, you're just gonna accept. You're just gonna accept your opponent? What? And you're just gonna accept it just like that? He even dislikes Happy Gilmore and the recent Jungle Book movie by Disney. Don't you see he clearly doesn't like fun? I would now like to call next to the stand Count CGI. It's a good thing I don't play video games or I'd roast that man's ass. I now call to the stand a Count CGI. Try again. It's a good thing I don't play Team Fortress 2. I would now call to the stand Count CGI. Mr. CGI. If only there is some way to save the budget I have. I need a rod. Well, that's probably what I'll do next time. I have a curtain rod instead of all this. Mr. CGI. Well, yes, I mean, you do look like a rather trustworthy gentleman, considering how you look there. Can you inform the jury what the defendant did to you 2 years ago? And, what did he say, curiously? What? Oh! And why would he do that to such a kind-hearted gentleman just like yourself? You cheeky bugger! You let the helm, didn't you? Lends a hound. It's a new term. And, what did he say, actually? What? Oh, now why would he do such a torturous thing to a kind-hearted gentleman just like yourself? You! Oh, words can't even say what's laid for you. Oh, he lends a hand in helping you, and you disgrace him just like that. Wiggy Johnny here. Try again. And, what did he say, actually? What? Oh, now why would he do that to such a nice, kind-hearted gentleman just like yourself? You cheeky rotter! He lends a helping hand and you disgrace him just like that! At this point, I'd rather get a spit in the eye from George Lucas on a movie night with you! No, it's alright, my son. You may step down. I'm gonna make this joke work. And now I'd like to call my final guest, Your Honor. A surprise guest, if you will. He is a jury of my own ears. And I am positive he will convey to you to overthink everything this simpleton has said. Thus, I feel it is time to ask the most convincing and the most kindest soul to ever prove such justice that can be served. For he is never wrong. And with that, I introduce to you... I should actually redo that introduction. It came off a little awkward and clunky. There were too many pauses. And now, Your Honor, I bring to you my final guest. A surprise witness, if you will, of my own peers. I assure you he will convey to you to overthink everything that man has said in this room. Which is far more torturous than the Internet Movie Database message boards. Thus, I think it is time to ask the most convincing and kindest of soul to ever prove such justice can be served. And with that, I introduce to you my right-hand man, Righty.
Hello, everybody. I'm here to say that on behalf of the court that Mr. Coat is
Yes, it's okay, you can say it. No, it's okay, we are not at home. You can unleash your fury here.
Okay. I want to say to everybody in the courtroom that Mr. Coat is a big meanie when it comes to reviewing movies. We are talking about someone who's so putrid that he hated the original Willy Wonka and yet gives crap like Batman vs. Superman high praise. That is a load of baloney. I bet you 5 cents Rondell is spinning in his grave. He doesn't even review every movie on the planet. What's the matter, Mr. Mustache? You see that awful Tusk movie where a man gets turned into a walrus but passed on Krampus? Walrus, no! Krampus, yes! Bunghole!
I think I should try that again. I cannot do Frank Oz because it is a little too gruff. And you stop it! Thank you for helping me. I appreciate it.
It's the least I could do. It would work better if you didn't baste it to the wall with your teeth.
It's the only thing I could foresee, seeing how I have a $10 budget.
Sorry.
Now let's get this right. I'm gonna be binging on so many lozenges after this.
Hello, everybody. I'm here to say that on behalf of the court that,
It's okay, we're not at home, you can unleash your fury.
okay, I want to tell everybody that Mr. Coat is a big meanie when it comes to reviewing movies. We are talking about someone so putrid that he hated the original Willy Wonka and yet gives crap like Batman vs. Superman high praise. That is a load of baloney. I bet you 5 cents he doesn't review every movie on this planet. What's the matter, Mr. Mustache? where a man gets turned into a walrus, but passed on Krampus? Walrus, no! Krampus, yes, bunghole!
Now, I am certain that Krampus wasn't pre-screened for all critics, or perhaps he was too chicken to see it.
Oh, I'm sticking with the latter. We should get a ladder to put this up.
I think I'm channeling genius a little too much.
Yes, you are.
We shall try to get... Should we start at the whole thing all over again?
No, that was a really good take.
You truly are a right-hand man.
Thank you very much.
Actually, let me pre-screen this, because I know you want to make some changes. There's going to be reactions intercepted here. So I think I'll start with the Mr. Mustache line.
What's the matter, Mr. Mustache? You see that awful Tusk movie where a man gets turned into a walrus, but don't see Krampus?
Let me try this in a different way. So I'll start at the Mr. Mustache line. So we can do like maybe an intercut.
Oh my god, I don't have any teeth!
Trust me, you won't be needing any where you're going.
What's the matter, Mr. Mustache? You see that awful Tusk movie where a man gets turned into a walrus, but passed on Krampus? Walrus, no! Ah! Help! Help! Ah!
It's okay. It's okay. The sky is not falling down. So close to the end here. So close to the end. Let's wrap this up before any more damage gets done. I need a cheeseburger.
And I need OxyClean!
You actually eat that stuff?
What do you expect? I'm dirty laundry! What's the matter, Mr. Mustache? You see that awful Tusk movie where a man gets turned into a walrus, but passed on Krampus? Walrus, no! Krampus, yes, bunghole!
Now, I am certain that Krampus was not pre-screened for all critics, or perhaps he was too chicken to see it.
Oh, I'm sticking with the latter! When that line happens, why does this fall down?
Maybe because we need a letter to fix it. I'm going to get a sore throat after this. I say this video is cursed.
What's the matter, Mr. Mustache? What's the matter, Mr. Mustache? You see that awful Tusk movie where a man gets turned into a walrus, but passed on... What's the matter, Mr. Mustache? You see that... Ah! Ah!
So close to the end here. So close to the end. Yes, I know you run backwards.
Ah. My name is Max. What a lovely day. Jazz hands, jazz hands. What's the matter, Mr. Mustache? You see that awful Tusk movie where Mean gets turned into a walrus, but passed on Krampus? Walrus, no! Krampus, yes, bunghole!
Now, I am certain Krampus wasn't pre-screened for all critics, or perhaps he was too chicken to see it.
Oh! I'm sticking with the latter! It fits the persona well! At least that mad guy was brave enough to review Where the Dead Go to Die! Food Fight was kid stuff compared to that! Speaking of animation, he hates Don Bluth, showing his selective taste, and is not even a big fan of Jim Henson! Anyone who has a soul loves Jim Henson and the Muppets! He doesn't!
No, I think that is enough for you today.
No! Stop it!
Look, I think it's better you try to calm down. You definitely showed a little too much here. You definitely proved a lot of evidence for this person.
I did?
Yes. Now, if you just so may so, you're gonna have to relax for a little.
No, not in there! Not in there!
Yes, I'm afraid so. As you see, Your Honor, I think that'll be all for now. The defense rests. One more shot.
Blast! Blast!
One more time.
Blast!
One more. Worst 400 episode ever.
Blast!
Worst 400 episode. Worst 400 episode. 100. Worst 400 episode ever.
Blast!
Worst 400 episode ever.
Blast!
I think that is good enough for now.
No, I don't want to be naked! I don't want to be... Ah!
Cut.